If your Saturdays of the fall are a holy day of obligation, then this delightful Friday night special on Fox is a palate-pleasing, taste-bud-tantalizing appetizer on a funky Friday night before an outstanding crowd here at Minnesota. Number 25, Nebraska, in to take on their beloved Golden Gophers. Hi again, everyone. Alongside number 98, Devin Gardner, I'm Tim Brando. You'll hear from the one and only Josh R. Sims momentarily. Listen, the narrative changes when we get into the mid-semester exam, and that's where we are, partner. Nebraska can change the narrative totally with a win here tonight, but they're going up against a team that doesn't lose in this building and has beaten Nebraska 5 consecutive times. And if Dylan Raiola is all that, well, then Drake Lindsey's got something for him, the super freshman here.
Yeah, of course. And when you're going into a season with a freshman quarterback, you just don't know what you're going to get. You can do all the studying you want, and that's what I did. I watched this high school tape. I even went to go sit in with offensive coordinator Greg Harbaugh to see just about what this kid is. And I'm just telling you, you still don't know when you get to the games. But let's take a look at what the tape said about this young man before his very first start earlier in the season. I'm just telling you, Tim, there are a few things I think he lived up to. Powerful arm, check. Exceptional touch, check. Plus arm talent. I think he's done that. Now, the one thing I do not like, they put a little bit too much on him. I think that it's been overwhelming at times, and they can remedy that tonight with the help of the run game. A healthy Darius Taylor. He's back tonight, and I'm just telling you, number one in maroon and gold is going to be a heavy dose of him.
On the flip side, Dylan Raiola is coming off a 3-interception game, albeit in a victory. By the way, he was dynamic in the end, and that's how he was able to overcome that issue.
Of course, and it's not often that I see a quarterback throw 3 interceptions and I come away thinking, wow, that was impressive. But that's exactly where I am with Dylan Raiola, and it's because of last week. When you have a game-winning drive, you have to get it started, and he does that. With 4:21 left in the game and 81 yards in front of him, he makes this spectacular play to start the drive, and then the old get the ball, have pressure, and fade away for a perfect throw, and then he made a few more throws. Listen, Tim, he showed great poise and great resolve, and I think that's exactly who this team is. They got a couple of monkeys off their back, and they always say that you take on the personality of your coach. Well, I believe you also mirror what your quarterback is, and Dylan Raiola does not back down. He's not going to be able to tonight.
What an incredible matchup we've got. Think about it. Lindsey and Raiola, two phenoms that are going to be around for quite a while. And as I mentioned, the kid from Arkansas that made his way to the Midwest, he means business. And Raiola, the second coming of Mahomes, well, maybe, just maybe. But right now, Dylan himself will do just fine for Big Red against the Gophers on Fox.
The following is a presentation of the Big Ten Conference.
You could not ask for better weather for this fall matchup. I mean, it is perfect on the field. We just got back from that field during the warm-ups about 20 minutes ago, and it is just outstanding. Nebraska won the toss, deferred, so the Minnesota Golden Gophers will be receiving to start this game. John Hull will take care of the kickoff chores, and there he is, number 3, the do-everything player, along with Cam Davis, 23. That's Cam, you see, but Coy Parrish is the wonder kid of wonder kids, both as a member of that incredible secondary. There he is, and running back kicks for this team, and he is some dynamic. Toe meets leather, and we're underway. A touchback, and they'll bring it out to the 25-yard line, and here is the one and only Josh Sims.
Well, Timmy B, history has a funny way of repeating itself. Matt Rule this week pointed out the fact that his team was 5-1 last year, ranked 25th in the country on national TV, went on the road and got beat by a very good Indiana team. Well, here we are again, nationally ranked team on the road once again, 5-1 on the season, and he said we simply need to play better, block out the distractions, and do know what we know we can. He said, I know how this team can handle adversity. I want to see how they handle success. This is their first chance to show that out here tonight, Timmy B.
All week long, the focal point of college football on Nebraska has not been about this 5-1 start. It's been about their head coach and a certain opening within the Big Ten.